It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I spent a whole day modeling 3D designs. I'm hungry, I haven't eaten, but I just want to get this out of the way and I want to show this guys to you because I'm really proud of this. So I modeled a sheath for the katana as well, and I went through a few iterations as well, and I come up with this, and this is pretty final now. So I got black on the outside with the textured sheet here and white on the inside, so that when you actually turn it on with the katana inside it, it looks insane because it's glowing through the font and is glowing through the white line here as well. Now what the text here says, it actually, so it's not reversed on the other side, it's just the text goes through both sides, so this is flipped at the moment. However, if you put it back, so this is the correct way, and this means this is, hold on a second, this bit is Cyberpunk and this is Arasaka Corporation because this is Arasaka Thermal Katana. So there you go, I put that in Japanese. So and what I'm doing, so let me just show you a few things. So the inside is perfectly hollow to around 0.1 millimeter, and it fits perfectly in place. As you can see, it's all cut out perfectly. And for the seam, I am following the angle of the katana where the nozzle is here. So here we're going to join them up with another piece on top, and then I'm going to have maybe 2 bolts as well, just to make the aesthetic seamless. And around this area it gets a bit tighter so that the fit is friction fit. Oh my god, it's fiction. The fit is held in place by friction. Friction fit, that's right. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly show you how to process this. So first of all, just feel with your fingers to make sure there's no protrusions that may cause damage to the sword with when it's sliding in and out. That's fine. That's fine. That looks great. One thing I do though is, although I got ironing on at the very top, I do like to run it past a bit of sandpaper, like 240 grit, just to make sure we're gonna glue it together nicely. So I'll just lay the sandpaper down and just do this. Not too much, you don't want to remove a lot, just to make it smooth. Yeah, that one's pretty perfect, this. Yeah, this one I think needs it because this is the new one I just printed. And the other ones I already sanded, so I'm only just gonna sand these 2 bits. Yeah, these feel perfect already. So now I'm just gonna join them. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna use a lighter just to get rid of any excess stringing, which there isn't really any. So is this full? Yeah, it is full. Should be flowing more, I think. More than that. I'll do, fuck it there. So I kind of need to see, but I can't. Obviously, don't hold it for too long, especially when we're working with white like that. See, I just cause a little bit of burn. You need to be very quick on the white. Just milliseconds. Mostly just run it on the black. I'm gonna do that one more time. Okay. Just do that again on the other pieces. I'm just trying to make sure you guys can see whilst not holding in too long at the same time. and I got a soldering iron on so that I don't have to wait for it to warm up, because I'm going to join these pieces with soldering iron. I did mention I'm going to join them with another piece on top, but that's after the soldering iron, because you want to make sure that these pieces stick together, well, they merge, that they welded together. Okay, that's it, that's good. Just a little bit of de-stringing, since I print all these with PETG. Okay, so which bit is it? Where is what? Okay. So I line it like that. Should we go closer here? A little bit closer. And I use my fingers like that to align it. Actually, I need to get rid of any excess solder from soldering previously. Now the first few melts are the most important. It's like the joining weld. So we've got to make extra sure that they're aligned perfectly. Watch your fingers. And this is going to ruin the white a little bit. And now it's a point of neatening it up, because I like to make sure I go through quite a lot of it, like a few millimeters, so that the weld is deep, not just surface layer. Because this is the functional item, you know, like holding the sword in place. And I need to make sure that no area is raised more than it was to start with, otherwise the sword isn't gonna slide in. And I'll give it a nice sand as well after I merge it fully. And I'm gonna merge this side as well. Although it looks pretty nice now, we are gonna put something on top, so it doesn't really matter. I'm kind of laying down on the floor. Remember, we are going to put an item on top, a print on top, so don't worry. And the other side. Hope I'm not in the way. The camera shouldn't be. See my fingers? They're pushing sword in this together. Yeah, I'm going pretty deep. Yeah, that looks good. I'm not doing too much at the top because they need to, the sword is gonna go, fuck's sake, what's it called? The sheath is gonna go on top, so, because I'm gonna need to glue it. Super glue. Cool thing with the textured build plate is that it looks so seamless until I do this, of course, but I'm going for strength. And besides, like I said, I'm going to put an item on top to merge them together. This is purely for strength. Now, just to flatten it slightly. Okay, that one's good. Yeah, that feels good. So we're flattening it down because, I'm not sure if I already said this, because we're going to put a thing on top. God, I just repeat myself like too many times, it's so embarrassing. But yeah, I think this is because like my memory isn't the best. I think I have short-term memory, to be honest. Okay. Now we can give it a sand on the inside, and I do this with a bit of sharper grit. I think this might be 120 or so grit. So just on the inside. Before we glue it together. Not a lot here, we don't want to change the angle. Now with the white we can sand more confidently, but not the black, because the black you can see the scratches, and I don't want to scratch this area where I won't glue anything on. Might as well give it a quick sand just for it. Actually, it doesn't. No, I don't need it. It's so smooth as it is. Yeah, so now I just need to glue it together. So I'm just giving it a quick blow. And I'm gonna check that the angles meet up, that the length meets up evenly, which it does, and you can check the fit, that it fits the sword. The angle looks correct on both sides. One second. And with the katana here, so it would slide in. Also, check this out. So this is how it would be with the light. And check out the side. Pretty funky. So it fits, and as I mentioned, this area is a bit tighter, which is good, which is what I wanted it to be like. So yeah, we're good to go for the gluing. So let me get my clamps and some glue.